And so for those of you who are brand new to the transmissions, the way this will work is we're going to do a meditation together, and it will be a guided meditation. And what will happen is we'll go through a period, and I'm going to just, kind of guide everybody into a coherent space together in the meditation. And then what will happen as we go into that space is I will start to see visions. And I convey the visions. I will explain what I'm seeing out loud as a guide for the meditation. And so it may be patterns of energy, or it may be visions of different elements of life or nature. And I will explain what I'm seeing or what's happening to the group collectively. And then as we move in deeper into the meditation, we'll feel the energy being influenced by what we're being shown energetically in the transmission. And then at some point in the journey, we'll kind of reach this equilibrium state. And then the Sirians will come forth, and they will deliver message or information that is specific to the energy of the transmission at hand. And in that, they'll give a channeled message. And that's the last part of the transmission. And then at the end of the transmission, we'll just kind of come out of the meditation, and we will close down the evening. I usually like to leave the evening without a lot of talk or conversation, so that people who are deep in the meditation and want to stay there can stay in that meditative space. So what I will usually do at the end of the transmission is I'll just say, if you're in the meditation and you want to stay in the meditation, feel free to do so. If you want to come out of the meditation, you can open your eyes and begin to move your body and begin to wake up in your physical body. And so I'll kind of give you a choice at the end of the transmission. And then people often like to share comments or little exchanges in the chat box at the end of the evening, which is always really nice. And then I'll monitor the box at the end of the transmission, and we can all say goodnight through the chat box. So I hope that's clear. So what we'll do now is, wherever you are, we're going to go into a meditation together. And you may want to lie down to do this, or you may want to sit up. So do whatever is most comfortable for you. And you can just position yourself now to go into meditation collectively. So just close your eyes and just go inside. Take a couple of nice big breaths into your body. Just breathe in and exhale. And then again, breathe in. Exhale. With each breath, just allow your body to relax more and more deeply. And just feel as if your consciousness is sinking into a space where you're really relaxed and at ease. Just feel your body relax. Let your emotional body relax. Let your mental body, your mind relax. And just sink into this really deep space of peace and inner presence. Just go inside. And if you need to move your body in any physical way, just to be more comfortable, make any adjustments so that you can relax as deeply as possible. And you'll feel your body now, it's more relaxed. And as your body becomes more and more relaxed, in your energy and your consciousness, you begin to feel like you're floating, almost as if you're lifting out of your body into the space above you and into the energy, an interdimensional energy above you. Just let yourself float into this space. And as each one of us ascends in energy in this way, in a quantum space, we join collectively. It's as if we're all in the same room energetically, or the same space energetically. And as we float up through a spiral, we're forming a circle. And we're all at the outer edges of the circle looking in, the entire group of people that are participating in the transmission meditation. And there's no time or space here, so if we listen again, it can be in the future, it can be in the past. But in this quantum way, we're coming together in the same space of energy, and we form a ring. And in this energy space, it's very fluid. It's almost as if we're floating in this space, although we're standing upright. And the quality of the environment is very fluid. It's almost like we're standing within a sea of energy. But it's very relaxed, very buoyant. And each one of us extends our hands, and we take the hand of the person beside us, and we form a beautiful ring of energy. And as I watch this formation, it's as if we're on a carousel and the energy ring begins to move in a circle. So as we stand in this place, the circle begins to move as if we're standing on a carousel. So the energy of each one of us is spinning now collectively in a ring. And the energy within the middle of the circle begins to spin like it's in a vortex. And there's a ray of spinning energy that moves above and below this space. It forms like a spinning arc, almost like a DNA helix in the middle of the ring, moving up and moving down. And as the energy gently spins through the circle, within the circle, the energy is building and becoming more powerful. And as we look within this column of energy within the middle of the circle, it really does look like a DNA helix. There's two braids of energy that spiral around each other. And this energy too is spinning, and the spinning is pulling in energy, and it's becoming more and more energized. And as the energy builds in this way, you begin to feel it in your physical body. And your body begins to vibrate. You may feel a little sensation of vibration or gentle movement of energy in your physical body. And this is just your physical body adjusting to the energy. Just allow your body to receive the energy and to adjust to the energy. And the circular motion of the group of us begins to slow down, and now we're standing stationary again, but still in the form of a circle. And the energy within the circle begins to spin faster. And there's a lot of movement. And as the energy is rotating within the center, you can see beautiful colors of light that begin to take shape. There's unusual colors like fuchsia and a deep pink and a really iridescent purple color that form. But every color of the rainbow is mixed within this soup of energy in the middle of the circle. And as we look into the energy of the circle, we can see it's semi-translucent. You can see through the energy, like it's a vaporous energy, made of vapor. But within it, there's forms that take place. And it's as if from underneath the circle or coming up through the lower shaft of this column of energy, you can see the form of dolphin bodies. They're swimming. Energy forms of dolphins are swimming up through the axis of this channel of light. And they're swimming around, spinning up through the axis of light. And they swim up through the circle and to the space above the circle. And then they begin to swim down. And as they swim down, they're drawing energies of geometrical patterns in the energy space around their body. It's as if they swim up and they bring down these geometries of light. And so the dolphins are swimming up and down. And as they do, they're pulling down more and more light patterns into this space. And we're just observing now as a group. The dolphins are continuing in this way. And the energy that they're drawing down begins to coalesce or take form. And there's a beautiful, beautiful torus of light, a toroid field of light that forms. And its center is in the middle of the circle. But the energy field is so big that it reaches around the group of all of us standing at the edge of the circle. So it's like we're standing in a ring of energy, like a donut of energy, and we're contained within this space. And the energy in the toroid begins to spin as the dolphins are moving up and down through the center of the space. And it begins to spin very, very powerfully. And we can feel the energy that is radiating from the spin of this energy. Although we're standing still in this space, as the energy moves in this way, you can feel a really beautiful energy begin to build around you, and you feel it in your physical body. And just breathe into the energy, just breathe into the space of the energy, and allow your body to absorb from this energy everything it needs to be of benefit. Just allow yourself to receive energetically from the transmission that's being developed. And several of the dolphins begin to swim through the shell of the toroid. It's as if they're swimming in a spiral arc through the outer edges of the toroid around us. And so we can see them moving through this field of energy. They swim below us and spiral, they go above us as they continuously move through the toroidal field of energy. And as they do this, they're building a vibration. It's as if they're making sound, but the sound is creating a geometry in the light field. And so a beautiful network or gridding of crystalline light is being developed in the torus as the dolphins swim in this way. And we can see that the energy in the toroid is becoming more and more organized as the dolphins participate and interface with the energy. And as this happens, we can feel the energy field as if it is singing into our body. And so within your energy field, within your physical body, you begin to feel the vibrations of the energy that's being transmitted and generated in this way. And just let it touch your body, let your body attune to the energy. There's nothing you have to do, just to be in a space. Just allow yourself to receive and attune to the energy. Just be in a receptive posture. And you can feel a beautiful harmonizing influence of this energy. It's almost as if it's resetting the body to a posture of peace. And in this torus of energy, as I look at it from this perspective, it's filling with light. The light in this ring is becoming really, really thick and dense because it's so strong and so luminous. And we're just receiving the energy, attuning to the energy. And you can feel the healing influence. And it's not only a healing energy, it's an energy that lifts us up. You can feel yourself as if you're being lifted in spirit. There's a buoyancy that begins to develop within your energy field. And although we're standing still in this space, you can feel yourself becoming lighter and lighter. Almost as if you're weightless. And again, we just take a little time just to allow our bodies to acclimatize or adapt to this energy. And in the middle of the circle, an octahedron begins to form. It's like a four-sided pyramid that is double up and down. So an eight-sided diamond-shaped pyramid forms within the middle of the circle. And within the pyramid, there's a light begins to develop, and it looks like a quantum light. As we look at it, it seems to have no strict dimension. It's this field of oscillating light that is moving around, again, composed of different colors. From the upper portion of the pyramid, there's like a strand or a chain of light that extends straight up. And from the bottom of the pyramid, there's a chain of light that extends straight down. And we can feel that this structure of light is connected to dimensions of light that are higher or above where we are positioned, and it connects to a plane of energy that is below or denser than where we are positioned. It's as if it is connecting the space above with the space below, the dimension of spirit, the dimension of the earth. And from this structure, there's a light that begins to pulse. It's as if the energy is building and moving, and it begins to pulse like a heartbeat. And there's energy that is being transmitted from the pyramid, and it moves into the torus of energy in which we find ourselves standing. And as this occurs, again, the torus of energy is being enhanced by this pulsation of energy. It's like it is delivering a new energy into the torus. And the quality of the energy is very unusual or peculiar. You can sense from the energy that it's integrated. We just allow ourselves to kind of receive the influence of the energy. And again, you'll feel it in your body, a little wave of energy or a subtle little vibration in your body. And as this happens, the pyramid of light in the center of the circle begins to grow in size. And with each pulsation, it gets a little larger, and it expands through the outer ring and into the space behind us, as if the whole process of energy, the ring of all of us standing together, the torus of energy is all contained within this pyramid, this double-sided pyramid. And on the outer surface of the pyramid, there's this beautiful dance of light, almost like the northern lights as the energy or the light moves over the electromagnetic field of the earth. There's a beautiful dance of energy radiating off the pyramid. In this space, we just allow ourselves to be present in the space, just to receive the influence of the energy. And the pyramid continues to grow in size, and now it appears as if it is encompassing not only the group in meditation, but the entire planet, as if the whole earth is contained in this pyramid. And again, there's energy building and pulsing, and we're just holding this space. And in a quantum way, it's as if the energy of the pyramid and the group of us in meditation appears smaller in size. And it's as if we move into the center of the earth, as if we're standing inside the core of the earth. And it's a field of light where you can still see an energy, but we're positioned inside the planet, as if we're in the middle of the earth. And again, the light continues to pulse through this structure. And all around us, there's a beautiful sea of light. And it's liquid-like in its nature, but it also contains order and structure, as if there's a crystalline network or an organization of energy within the field of fluid light. And in this field, the light begins to grow, and we see it in many colors. There's beautiful pinks and yellows and purples and oranges, green, beautiful opalescent light forms. And swimming through this field of energy, we can see the body of a number of whales, as if they're swimming through this crystalline field of light. And there's a beautiful peacefulness as they move gently through the space, the gentle giants of the sea. And you can see that although they're physical in form, they're interconnected with this field of light. They're part of this field of light. And the physical body is moving through the field of light. Well, energetically, they are one or part of this field of light. And we can begin to understand that they form a crystalline field. And as this happens, we can see within the pyramid of light in the middle, there is a sense of coming and going. It's as if there is an energy that comes into the pyramid and an energy that leaves the pyramid. And we begin to recognize that this is the coming and going of soul's light. Incarnations, if you will, human souls that are coming and going from the planet. And the whole field of energy that holds the potential or the stability for this system of energy to function is contained within the crystalline matrix of energy that's holding it in place. And swimming up and down through the channels of light above and below the pyramid, we can see the dolphin beings who are still swimming in that space as well, supporting the structure. And it's being demonstrated that the field of crystalline energy that's part of the earth and into which the dolphins and the whales are embedded or born is part of a large crystalline system that holds into place the mechanism that allows the soul's light to come and go through the crystalline order of the planet. through this structure, there's a beautiful field of light that is descending from above, down through the whole system, as if the whole vision is being enlightened in a new way. It's like a wave of light that comes down through the whole structure of energy. You feel it wash over you like a gentle wave of energy over your body. You even feel it moving through your body. And you can sense in the energy that's being delivered that it is changing the nature or the essence of the crystalline structure. It's being enhanced in this way. And spiraling down from above around this field of light, there's a beautiful spiral of blue-white energy begins to form. And a ring of light forms at the outer periphery of the vision, and it coalesces into individual light forms, like light beings that are standing just outside the circle in an array around the circle. There's a beautiful ball of light. It's a blue-white light. And it doesn't really take physical form. It just holds itself in this posture like a beautiful field of light, quantum light. And we can sense as this energy takes shape in this way, it's the light beings from the Sirian Blue White Collective who come to be part of the transmission and vision. And as they stand in support in this way, a beautiful light passes between them. And an energy begins to rise. And from the ring of light, we see pulsations of light that have the form of little geometries, little structures of light. And encoded within this light, there is a message. And it's through this form, in this transmission, that the Sirian beings join us to say, dearest beings, we welcome each and every one of you into this beautiful transmission of light. As you hold your presence within this field of energy, and you feel the influence of this quantum space of energy upon your incarnation, from deep within your being, you feel a resonance of familiarity. This is an unusual transmission, dear ones. For we are bringing you to a space where you begin to understand in an expanded way the crystalline network that holds the potential for life and incarnation into form on your planet. This is one element of the crystalline network, but it is a profound aspect of the overall system, for it is describing the network of energy that supports the incarnation of the human soul into a crystalline network of memory that forms part of the system for reincarnation of the soul's light. As a soul who is part of the human experience, you have volunteered to be part of this experience in form. And although from a scale of galactic perspective, you have had many experiences, we are illustrating the mechanism by which the light of your soul returns through sequential incarnations into a quantum field of resonance that's part of the planetary sphere. We have told you that the year 2021 will be a year of profound crystalline integration. And the scope of this statement is vast, far beyond your comprehension. But one element of this evolution, intimately tied to the ascension journey, relates to an integration of the energy of incarnational cycles. And you'll begin to understand that as a soul, you carry multi-dimensional memory. Historically, in the past, when you incarnated into your human form, you held back memory of other incarnations. And this is a system that was structured by design to remove the influence of other elements of consciousness so you could focus the experience of your soul on an energy matrix tailored to your incarnation. As you move forward in the ascension cycle, you are experiencing a merge of many incarnational experiences, both individually and collectively. We have given you a vision of an energy system that can express in words an understanding of the nature of what is happening. And you see, dear ones, the whales and the dolphins are an intimate part of this entire system of quantum expression. The whales have been identified as record keepers. And the reason the whales are identified in this way is that their presence in form is integral in holding the crystalline matrix on the planet. And within this crystalline field of energy is recorded the memory of every experience on the earth. You can think of it as a quantum library. And the experience of every soul in every incarnation is held in this quantum space. It is not as if each whale is an individual library. Collectively, they form a quantum matrix in which this energy and information is stored. As a whale is born, they form a node in this crystalline network. And as a whale passes back into the realm of spirit or interdimensional energy, they leave this nodal point, but maintain their connection to the overall crystalline grid. The information is held in this form. And this is one place or one way this information is stored. Individually, each one of you has your own crystalline formation. We have spoken of the crystal cave of creation through which the soul's light comes and goes each time you incarnate for a sequential incarnation. And within this crystalline structure is coded a memory of all the lifetimes and all the information that is related to the experiences of your soul. Many of you, dear ones, are multi-incarnational beings. You have been here many times, and some of you from the very beginning of humanity. So your soul has journeyed in and out of physical creation, often and over again. Collectively, the crystal that is related to the soul of each being is a field of crystal, or a cave of crystal. And within this structure is contained the memory of all incarnational beings through the many cycles of time. And this network is too a place where the memory is held. As you move forward in the ascension journey, you can feel a new energy that is arriving or being delivered to this crystalline network. And you can see in the middle of the vision a golden pyramid that formed, representing the structure through which the soul uses as a geometrical pattern to incarnate through the crystalline network each time. As the memory of your various incarnations merge into this crystalline structure, you are undergoing an integration. And in this integrated space, you are arriving at an experience of energy in which you can embody a more unified whole. As you undergo this process, you are facilitating this transformation, not only for yourself, but for humanity. We speak of the 100th monkey, the ability for a collective to embody a certain experience when a certain number of beings within that species have undergone the learning or the change. And so the earth is being prepared in this way for human beings to embody a more multi-dimensional memory. It's a living memory that empowers a wisdom that cannot be contained when it is fractioned and divided from this integrated understanding. Because of this transition, you will witness a maturation of human consciousness. You'll begin to see that the human being begins to understand. And in this space of understanding arises a tremendous compassion. It is a compassion that sees through the limitations of duality experience and allows you to look at the world through new eyes. The reason we share this information with you at this time is to trigger a memory. For you see, dear ones, as you embody the Ascension, you will begin to understand your role as an embodiment of a process that is connected to a profound crystalline network that is part of the collective family of light. And so, the transition that is taking place is intimately connected to the cetaceans of the planet. And you see, they work with you. The cetaceans are capable of transforming quantum energy, particularly the dolphin beings, because they have the capacity to create multi-dimensional form in light. This creates a living matrix on which form can take shape. It's as if a pattern of perfection is held within the space of energy that can sing and resonate and inspire through resonance the energy with which it is created. You'll notice in the vision the dolphin beings coming and going, as if they are traveling into an interdimensional space where they return with these perfected patterns of light. This is only partially the story. The patterns also influence these beings, and they're capable of creating these patterns through their own vibrational harmonics. And as they swim through the waters of the sea, they swim through the crystalline network of light. Many of you will see these dolphin beings in your dreams and in your visions. And they will often come in times of healing work and meditations. And they are very powerful allies to support you as you evolve in your understanding of this crystalline matrix. As the energy is strengthened through the integration that is taking place in the days and the months, the weeks and the years ahead, this network will grow strong and powerful. And through this field of energy, many new things will come into being. For we say to you, all that is created in form is first inspired in thought. And as the energy and the vibration of this crystalline structure is raised in the ways we have discussed, the nature of the human experience on the planet will be transformed by this integration. It is a profound time on the planet. And it is no mistake that you are attuning to the consciousness that which we describe. Feel the joy of the dolphin beings in your heart. Let them sing to you. Let yourself feel the vibration that they emanate as you are held in the compassionate mercy of the whale beings that hold the crystalline structure in form. You are part of a living system of light. It is profound. And you see, dear ones, you are only beginning. The understanding that lies before you, the wisdom that is yours to capture and integrate, the peace that is at your fingertips, and the love that dares to shine through the heart of your being is the harbinger of a new world to come. These words carry power, and they are chosen specifically, for we see who stands before us, and we know the courage and the mercy of your soul. Do not be dismayed by the transitional energies of these days. Hold steadfast to the light in your heart. Close your eyes and call upon the peace of the light in your soul to be present in your body. And sing with the dolphins as they dance around you, encouraging you to remember the beauty of the child that lives within. We will close our transmission with these words that we so often repeat. For you see, dear ones, we are part of one family, and it is through the light of the eternal Sun, together with you, we are one. As we stand back from the energy of the vision, we can see the blue light at the edge of the formation begin to spiral up above us. And the beautiful pyramid of light within the center of the circle begins to move inward and dissipate into space. And the energy in the field spirals through the torus, encompassing each and every one of us with a blessing of light. And it too begins to dissipate, lose form. And we find ourselves together holding the hands of our neighbor in a circle. And we bring our hands back to our own body, holding them over our heart. And gently you feel your energy moving back into your physical body. It's floating down into your body. And if you choose, you're free to stay in this meditative space for as long as you like. And if you're ready, you can bring your consciousness back into your body. Allow yourself to feel your energy in your body. You can wiggle your toes, wiggle your feet. Gently move your body, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Come on back into this space. close down the microphone, and I'll keep my eye on the chat box, and if anybody wants to type a message or a comment, we'll just monitor the box for a little while. And I wish each and every one of you a beautiful night or a beautiful day wherever you are. For those of you off to bed, sweet dreams. And I look forward to seeing everybody online next month as we unify with the Metatronic light. So blessings to everybody with a heart full of love and gratitude. Thank you so, so much. Good night.